That's a smart
I
idea.
think it will be easy.
Yeah. Okay, so how how did you double the number of clients in 1 year just with creating content?
Word of mouth also results, creating results for your clients.
Yeah.
Um, and, like serving your clients, even you could say delighting them,
Yeah.
do things that they even, like bringing a little gift, that little extra that they didn't expect,
Yeah.
and that they are like, wow, raving, like, wow, like you're doing great work. Not only the work that you're supposed to do for the
Mm-hmm.
money they pay you, but do more.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they're so, like that they each have like a circle of friends, and that circle of friends has a circle of friends. And for me, that's how it works best.
So
Just provide excellent work.
yeah, so like a very rich customer experience, user experience.
Yes.
Yeah. And there are countless studies that show that that's the most effective one. I'm working on a guide for SEO right now. You commented on the post, but I was trying to break it up, and I was saying that the first step should be creating content to retain users, and the second step
Yes.
should be creating content to acquire users. And one of my
Yes.
mentors was looking over it, and he was like, "No, I think you have to have this in reverse. Like, you want to acquire and then retain." And I was like, so then we had like this whole debate about how like making current customers happy, if that's the priority, then like the acquisition just comes. Like you don't have to work as
Yes.
hard to acquire.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I absolutely agree with you.
yeah. But that, I mean, your numbers show it. You doubled them in 1 year just by making your current customers happy.
More than happy, delighted.
Yeah. So, your third achievement of the year. You created your first online course. You went into it a little bit, but what inspired you to make this course? Like you met people who weren't sold on coaching, or like
Yes, I had people who were like, well, I I had quite a number, like when you have your strategy call and then you say like working with me will cost that and that. You always have the people who say I cannot afford you. So
yeah,
I was thinking about the people who cannot afford me,
hmm,
but who want to take a step to be coached.
yeah,
That was my, like that was
idea,
my motivation to create it. Really to make people acquainted with the concept of coaching, to offer it to people who say, well, I don't have those, like thousands of dollars to have a coach,
hmm,
but I want,
to be
like they
coached.
have me, they have 30 videos of me,
Yeah,
and they have a lot of value, and then they can see, like that was my motivation.
and then by the end, how many people end up still booking with you because your coaching course ends up getting them to where they
I
need to be able to
brought
afford
it.
you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that I even forgot it. That was one of the reasons why I had more clients. Like
this
I
year.
doubled. Yes, was
Yeah,
one of the because people came out of the course
yeah,
and booked me.
yeah. Well, shows your course works.
Ah,
Now they're able to afford you. Clearly, it's teaching them something, right?
yeah, yeah,
But I used to be so skeptical of courses, and then when I went into consulting and my time became a finite resource, I
yes,
realized that is the only way to scale. Like, you can't, yeah, you only
absolutely,
have so many hours in the day. Like, but
yes.
no, I'm a total believer in them.
But I strongly believe in several streams of income.
Yeah. So,
It's there. The platform is there, and like just promoting it now and then. And like when I see I have a lot of new subscribers on my email list, just putting it out there, and it's like a natural flow.
yeah. Yeah, you have it's kind of like a hurricane. Like you have all
Yes,
the wind pushing people in the right direction,
yes,
We do that a lot with growth hacking. Is we're always looking for customer acquisition channels that feed into each other.
Yes.
So, let's see. I think I know time is of the essence. I'll try to get through. We only have a few more questions.
I did create the inspiration cards this year too.
Yeah. Okay. So we can skip down to that question. I was going to ask about how you got started and stayed motivated through seeing through creating your course, but you sort of already answered that. Like you just
Yes.
So let's hop down to that one. On top of everything else, you created an inspiration cards deck. What is in this deck? And like
52 cards, and there are 4 teams.
Okay.
You have the gray ones are with a motivational quote just to pump you up at the beginning of the day.
Okay.
You have pink ones who are an intention. You can set an intention for the day. You have the blue ones, which are I am affirmations.
Okay.
And then the white ones have a deeper question to really make you think, to have a deeper insight. Why did I create the cards?
Yeah.
Because people in my surroundings, you have the people who are, you could say, it's the very basic step. People, you could say, like, I went into the butcher's and people ask me, oh, what you're doing? And then I, like coaching, they don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. If you say a course, they're like, what, a course?
Yeah.
And then okay. Some people are still not at the stage to be educated. They want to be entertained. How can I entertain and educate them? Something simple.
Yeah.
1 or 2 sentences, which, like, it's easy to use. They love it. Like, you pick a card at the beginning of the day and you say, like, what's in it for me today?
Yeah.
So, and it's selling incredibly, especially on Facebook. That's really my platform where the cards are selling really, really well. It's a nice. It was I launched beginning of December, and it did very well as you could say, an original and thoughtful holiday present.
Oh, okay.
$15 or something like that, about 15 euros. So it would be 16 or something dollars. Mm. And I'm shipping all over the world. So, and it was, you could say, maybe I have, in the beginning that I had my Facebook page, I created my posters with the quotes myself. So I'm very artistic too. I love to paint and to design. Yeah. And I did it, I think, the 52 cards in one Sunday. I was just enjoying myself. I think that's a very important message for entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Look where your joy is.
Yeah.
If you enjoy what you're doing, it just, like, it throws, it's everywhere. Yeah. People want to be with you. They want to buy from you. So I just enjoyed myself. And that it ended up being a product was fantastic. But in the first place, I enjoyed creating them.
Yeah. That's pretty fun. Okay, everyone, I will include a link to the index cards as well, the inspiration cards deck as well.